Hey, what's up, everybody? Listen, happy Friday to you, man. I hope you guys are having a great night. Do me a favor. I see a couple of our followers on tonight. Listen, it's been a minute since I've been live on the ladder, but I could not wait to jump on. It's Next Level November, and I'm excited to have some next level conversations. Do me a favor, guys. If you will, go ahead and share this with as many people as you can as you're jumping on. Let me know where you're watching from. Would love to hear where you're watching from. Really, really excited tonight. Got one of my friends and brothers going to jump on and join me tonight in conversation. I believe it's going to be meaningful to a whole lot of people. We have, in the midst of these times, been seeing some very, very productive times, and we're excited to see so many people that we've been blessed to help. There's my beautiful sister, Cindy is on. I see her watching from YouTube. Hey, 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 good to see you. Anybody else that's on, listen, I'm going to give a few more moments because some of you are going to catch tonight. We know it's Friday night. Some of you are just getting in from football games and basketball games and stopping by, getting hamburgers and sandwiches and all the things. And then some of you are catching the replay. So I don't want to spend too much time here because some of you are going to grab this in the replay, and I don't want you to miss what we have for you. We are in a time where there is a lot of chaos, a lot of noise. A lot of people are facing challenging times, and I'm very, very aware of that, very conscious of that, but also aware of the options and opportunities that are available to people. I'm very, very excited to share those. Hey, Dr. Shamika, good to see you on as well. So I'm really, really excited about our conversation. I've got one of my good friends and brothers. We've been doing quite a bit of work here over the last 2 weeks, and it's been exciting for us uh, to work together in the efforts and causes that we're working on. And tonight we're going to kind of, for the first time, do a live kind of to the public where we're talking about some of the things that we are working on. For many of you that know me, you know me, Apostle Matthews, Bishop Matthews, Pastor RJ, etc. And so a little bit, some of you guys know my background, been in ministry now almost 30 years, particularly almost 28 years, accepted my call to preach at the age of 13, started preaching the gospel. One of the greatest decisions of my life. God laid hold of me. Wasn't like I chose him. He chose me first and called me into the ministry. And I've been consumed by that calling. I've literally given myself to that call, right? And I'm so grateful for it. I went to college at Valor. What is now Valor was World Harvest Bible College. 23 years ago. Jesus is Lord, right? And got a degree or studied there, advanced pastoral leadership. Was really, really blessed. But what some of you may not know, had I not gone into ministry and studied that, I probably would have gone into business administration, marketing, and done some other things in that space. And so I've always had a heart for entrepreneurs. That's why we have harvestpreneurs at our church. I've always supported small business owners, always tried to motivate, always tried to do all I could to push them forward. I put my toe in it, but here's how it's been for me. Anytime something began to kind of infringe upon that call of God that's on my life, I would always shake away from it. But what do you do when you know that what God's next unfolding of his plan in your life is has to do with business, right? And so I felt that turn. Many of you about a week or so ago heard me do a teaching live called Turn It the Other Way. And I taught that live on Facebook, kind of impromptu, but it's been a significant word to me. Hear me carefully. There are those watching. Matter of fact, share this real quick. Tag somebody, drop somebody's names in the comments that need to hear this. Tonight, we're about to share some options and opportunities that are going to change people's lives. I started feeling this turn. Listen, not only is God turning gifts and callings and purpose right in new directions, but I'm a father. I'm a father. I'm a provider. And I've done that my entire life, provided for my family, made sure they were well. Here's what I realized in the times that we live in. It's going to take making some tents and doing some other things, right? But there's always purpose to it. So I realized this. I want to help people move to the next level. Here's what that looks like. I want to help people that are struggling come into a place of stability. I want to help those that are in a place of stability find success, and those that are in success find significance. That's how I believe we're called to show up in this next space. All right. So whenever you deal with the next level, you never get there on your own. You have to be invited there. Over 20 years ago, I met my brother, my friend, who I'm going to bring on in just a moment, who is now, we saw him over 10 years ago, take a company and take the corporate world by storm. uh, making multiple hundreds of millions of dollars in that space, and impacted the world, impacted his family. And man, I'm so proud of the things that he's doing. And a couple of years ago, and he'll talk about it in a little bit, he bought 50% of a company called KonnectMD. And what they're doing in the healthcare space has been absolutely phenomenal, innovative, and revolutionary. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think he's one of the most innovative people I know. I get charged up with faith every time we talk, and working on this project has been sharpening for me, and I'm just excited about it. Listen, without any further ado, he and his wife Brianna and their amazing family is a great blessing to me. I need you guys to make a whole lot of noise and welcome to the ladder for the first time, but certainly not the last, my friend, my brother, one and only Mr. Corey Lockett.
Boom! Hey, that's what they say, bro. Right?
That's how you do it. That's how you come on, man.
Boom, right? Man,
that's how you come on, man.
Really quick, I do that. I remember Grant Cardone, man. I never forget him talking about like money follows attention, right? And me hearing that perspective was so unique, because I grew up in Macon, Mississippi. Got a little older, became a teenager, moved to the big city of Columbus. Man, where I grew up, no billboards, nothing major happening, and we were always taught, fly under the radar. You know what I mean? Like fly under the radar, don't draw too much attention, blah, 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 blah. And me hearing the perspective, money follows attention. If you want to, really, really capitalize, you got to find a way to like capture the attention of people. And that was such a phenomenal ideology that I've stuck and held on to. And that's one thing that I've been blessed to do, is to capture an audience, capture the attention, and give people what they want, what they need, man. It's been phenomenal, man. Been phenomenal. Excited to be here, bro. Excited to be here.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm excited to have you on, man. We've been blessed, man, over these last couple of weeks to share some things with people, what you and I like to call options and opportunities. And just real quick, some people know some of the things that you've been doing and you've been having over the last couple of years. I want to let you kind of dig into that a little bit, just to catch people up. Man, listen, I don't want people to hear this, because you know this about me, Corey. Man, the burden that's been for me is just watching people try to navigate the times that we're in, right?
Yeah.
From different stages, whether, like I said, struggling, stable, successful, wherever they are, trying to navigate the space. And people, there's a whole lot of noise, man, whole lot of noise, government shutdowns, SNAP benefits, insurance premiums, the whole nine. But you and I are people of faith. And what we realize is, man, God never leaves his people without an answer.
Yeah.
Like we're never left without options. We're never left. And I think with what we've been working on is what I've been most excited about. Man, honestly, when I hear the news and I see the things that are happening, while I mourn for those that are negatively affected, I'm encouraged that I know that what we're doing is at least is a great part of solutions, simply because we are providing people options and opportunities.
Absolutely.
And that gets exciting to me. I was talking to my sister, and I've had several conversations. My sister was talking to us earlier, and she shared her premium for insurance is doubling. And it is quite possible that it could triple. And that's what I've been hearing. That's the stat I read, that it is quite possible that in the state of Mississippi, where you and I both are from, that we both are proud to be from, right? It is possible that health insurance could increase 300%. Right here in the state of Texas, where I am, some 114% is the possibility, is the stats that I'm hearing, right? So, man, people are really, I just heard this yesterday. One of our staff members was sharing with me that in one of her part-time positions, one of the spaces she works in, they're looking at insurance and they're saying, hey, look, we're no longer just picking the package and then you opt into the package. We're going to give you this allocated amount, right? And you take that allocated monthly amount to the marketplace and go find whatever deal you can.
It's gonna be a struggle.
One of the things she shared was the package and coverage she had prior to this is not even covered under the allocation they've given. So with young children, a growing family, hardworking people are having hard decisions to make, right? And
Yep.
so, man, we really care about it. And man, you've been working in this space, adding solutions and options to people for a while. So let's lean into that for a minute, man. Catch people up, what you've been doing, KonnectMD, all of that.
Yeah, for sure. So, KonnectMD is really unique, man. I remember us fighting what was considered like an uphill battle, and it was really from the space of education, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it's things that we're used to and we're just used to it happening this way,
Yep.
adopting a new way or a better way could sometimes be very hard. So I love innovation, right? It's one of the things that made me study business. It's why I love it's why I love business. So to see an idea come and to change the way that people look at doing that thing
Mm-hmm.
is phenomenal. So we came onto the scene at the beginning of COVID, which was actually it was a major blessing for us, because COVID taught us and showed us that the majority of things that we do in the healthcare space, especially from, common things that are not major medical, urgent care stuff, primary, counseling, dermatology, those things, man, fortunately, you don't have to be in person to get those things done.
Yep.
Right? You don't have to be in person. You could get the same level of care and faster care and even safer care, right? By doing it virtually.
Yeah.
It's private. People aren't seeing my car at the counseling, at the counselor's place.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things like that, man. So we took that space and that time to really build a massive network of providers. So right now we've got about 12,000 providers spanning from nurse practitioners, physicians, PAs, psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, dermatologists. And we have veterinarians. We have,
Wow.
yeah, bro. We've got this massive network of providers, and our members pay a monthly subscription to get unlimited access to all of those providers. All right. We do it by way of this member portal. So a person, the moment they enroll, they get immediate access. There's no waiting period. There's no enrollment period, right? They're not forced into
like what's happening right now, like open
exactly.
enrollment period,
Right, bro.
Like get in while you can, and when the doors close, good luck.
No, man. It's sad. Insurance is great for major medical, and I'm not the guy to come and go against the way people feel their sense of security. However, the sense of urgency that is created around this time, number one, and number two, this false sense of security that people have, feeling like, hey, I'm going to pay this $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 per month. There are people paying upwards of $1,400 per month, thinking they've got good insurance, and they still have high deductibles and still have to pay these visit fees. And unfortunately, man, the majority of people who are doing that, bro, they're only using it for common stuff. Quick urgent care visits, strep throats, UTIs, annual well checks, things like that. They're not doing it for anything major. And just having a shift of mindset to say, hey, I'm going to find a way to supplement what I've been doing, right? I'm gonna find, you know what I mean? I'm gonna find an alternative that I can get this minor stuff taken care of quicker from wherever I am. I'm not worried about being out of network. I'm not worried about any of the red tape that goes along, in the healthcare space. Bro, we found this niche, and we've nudged right there. And bro, we have been killing the healthcare, literally killing the healthcare game.
Disrupting it for sure.
Yep, disrupting the healthcare game for the most basic things that we all need, regardless of how healthy we are.
Man, that's really good. Listen, as you guys are watching tonight, this is really designed for us to. This isn't a sales pitch from us.
No,
This
no, no,
really
no.
is a
It's
conversation
education.
because, yeah, for sure. And so, if you guys have questions about what we're talking about, and um, Corey, I'm gonna put you on the spot on this one.
Yeah.
You and I found out that you might be able to screen share, right?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So I think we kind of have just this kind of there's like a brief video that talks about the healthcare piece of what
Yeah.
of what ConnectMD does. You think we can show that now?
Yeah.
I just want people to get their eyes on it. I want people to get their eyes on it. And then
Absolutely.
what we're going to do, if you guys are in the chat, man, invite people on tonight, because what we're really going to do is let you ask questions. We're going to
Yeah.
let you ask questions because our heart really is, man, people are having to make some hard decisions right now. And we want to make sure that we give people the options that they need, and also that the questions that you have, you can get them answered. All right. So I want you guys to get, I just think, what he's sharing with ConnectMD. I want to make sure you get a bit of a grid. Um, and again, guys, this is not, we didn't, we were talking earlier today, and we were talking about just what we're seeing with people and how they're being affected. And we thought, man, we should go live later tonight and just have a conversation and see if we can help some people. And
Yeah.
so that's really what we're doing.
Let me see. You're talking about that little quick 30-second video, right?
Yep.
Yep. I think I got it. I think this is it here. Let me take a
Think
quick
so. Okay.
Healthcare that's instant, affordable,
That's it?
and
Okay.
always
Yeah, so I'm gonna get it
Perfect.
loaded.
All right. Good deal. There we go. Let's see. All right. And then I'm going to do
care
this.
that's instant, affordable, and always in your pocket. With ConnectMD, you get direct access to doctors, anytime, anywhere. Skip the waiting rooms and confusing bills. Your ConnectMD membership unlocks 24/7 virtual doctor visits, no copays, no surprise fees, prescriptions sent right to your pharmacy, coverage for your whole family, bilingual care, whenever you need it. Healthcare should be simple. With ConnectMD, it finally is.
That's funny, bro. Every time I hear the end, healthcare should be simple. That's the biggest oxymoron of healthcare, right? Like that's the biggest problem. Like to put healthcare and simple in the same category.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I've been asking questions today to try to understand a little bit better from those that work in the healthcare space even more, right? Like kind of, all right, what are you saying? What are you experiencing? What are people facing in that? And guys, just drop some fire in the chats if you like that video. Drop some fire. Let us know that you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, man. And I'm realizing, like, I'm asking questions of like so how is it set up for them when they come into the marketplace? What are they looking for and what are they experiencing? And honestly, what we're finding, if you're not familiar, you go into the open market, into the marketplace, right, to find these plans or whatever, and then you look for familiar names, right? And if you find a familiar name with a low price, an affordable price, the instinct is, let me jump into that without much attention to what is being offered.
Yeah.
And then when you get in, you're finding out that even some of the popular names, and I won't call them out, even some of the names, right? You'll get in, and when it's time for you to get a surgery done, your deductible is through the roof. Your premium is already sky high. Or you get in and you realize, I need something done that this policy is not going to cover at all. Or I need to get something for my child that that I need authorization for them to approve of, and they may not even authorize it. Right. And so I am paying, and probably the lowest number that I'm hearing in the marketplace is about $400.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
The lowest, right?
Yeah.
And what they're finding is they have very little. And so you said a key word that I think is important that I want to toss out there because I know you'll take it and run with it. You said a word called supplement. You said a word supplement.
Yeah.
And I think there's something to that. So I'm gonna toss that out there and let you do what you want to do with that.
Yeah, so supplement is a powerful term, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
I like to. There's a couple of angles we can go. I like to think about TV, bro. The majority of people spend their time watching TV, right? Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get on there, but I had a mentor to tell me that television is an income reducer, right? However, yeah, bro, like income reducer. Ever since that moment, bro, I probably spend 6 hours a year watching TV because I'm like, I don't want my income to reduce, right? However, television you all remember when we watched cable or satellite, this was like our main source of us watching the things that we wanted to watch. And then all of a sudden, like the Netflix, the Hulus, these other streaming service comes along, and it gives us access to the things that we couldn't watch on like a satellite or a cable, right? At this point, we were no longer watching the regular scheduled programming. You get what I mean? We can now pick and choose the things that we wanted to watch. I really feel like having something to supplement the way we normally do stuff is sort of like getting a Netflix, right? Netflix don't give you everything that you need. It just gives you the things that you want. You know what I mean? You get to do it you get to watch it on your own terms. That's exactly what KonnectMD is. KonnectMD is like the Netflix of healthcare. It gives you like a subscription. And I'm not talking the Netflix of healthcare because of the disruptive model. I'm talking about the options that you have. It's easy to get into. Number one, you cancel whenever you want to cancel it. There's many options of membership. You can upgrade or downgrade whenever you want to. But what you're getting is what you're not going to get inside of your traditional healthcare. You get what I mean?
Yep.
You can use this service. You can watch as many shows as you want to watch, and you don't have to worry about, well, I was about to say you ain't got to worry about the price going up, but Netflix, bro, they'll jack you up.
Listen, absolutely.
That's one of the things because, we're not the Netflix of healthcare because you can use
in that way. Yeah.
In that way, right? You can use the service when you want to use it. You could abuse it, and you never have to worry about the cost of your membership going up. Because here's the blessing. The blessing is what you're doing isn't affecting the company because there's so many members. There's so many members a part of the concept that you using the service as much as you need it doesn't affect our bottom line. You get what I mean? Because there's so many other members that only use it, whenever they need to use it. So it's basically designed to be heavily utilized, because we want to pay our providers too. You know what I mean? Like we want to be a best blessing to our providers. So that's the power of being able to supplement, whatever you're doing from a healthcare perspective, even if you're choosing not to participate in a traditional healthcare this year.
Yeah, man. And if we're real, people are having to make that decision right now. And that was very real for me. Being a pastor, being a leader, interacting with people, caring about people in that space, hearing where they are, watching and keeping up with what's happening. And it's easy for me to see. So KonnectMD, when I heard you, when you bought 50% of the company, became president of that company, of KonnectMD a few years ago, I immediately knew the concept was brilliant. I thought the concept was brilliant. I knew it would be successful. I did.
Bro, it's been almost 6 years at this point.
Really?
It's been almost 6 years, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, time's
phenomenal,
flying,
man.
Almost 6 years. Man.
And I can just remember you stepping in, and I knew it was brilliant. But the more I thought about it, I just kept being drawn to it, man. I was like, doing the ladder. Let's do some partnership together. I want to put it in front of people because I think it can be a help to people. And we saw that. Before we jump a little bit more into some more things, again, guys, in a moment, or actually at any point from now, if you guys have questions, start dropping them in the comments. We're actually doing this live in real time. Whatever question you have is coming in live. So it is not scripted. It is, so you drop your questions, but I want you to talk a little bit about, because you and your family have utilized KonnectMD, as members of it, right? Not just as the president, but as members of it, you've got a few stories and scenarios where that's worked out
A
for
few,
you. And because I want people to
man.
have a grid and a concept and maybe visualize what does this look like for you guys to use it.
Yeah. So, I mean, man, we abuse KonnectMD, right? Like we abuse
Yeah.
it. And it's because we understand, number one, as much as we move around, right, it gives us what it is that we need. This is concierge care. So with us being as busy as we are, anytime something come up, and this is what I teach a virtual first approach, right? Virtual first
Yep.
approach. If I can get in front of a provider within moments, and this person can tell me something, bro, do you understand that most of the time when we do things from a healthcare perspective, we're really just sort of freaking out, and it's because we really don't know, right? So even
Yep.
outside of the fact of typically many people don't have many options, like for instance, and I'm gonna get to your question in a second, but I want you to think about this. It is here in Florida, it's 11:29. Back home where we're from, it's 10:29. Bro, if people got things going on in Mississippi right now in 10:29, they're not feeling well. The only
Facts.
place they have to go, the only place, is the ER.
Facts.
I want the listeners to think about that for a second. That the lack of options drive people to the absolute worst place to go for basic healthcare needs.
Mm-hmm.
Now those people are sitting there in a germ-infested environment. There are people dealing with all kind of stuff around them, right? Number one. Number two, just you walking in there for something non-emergent, on average, a non-emergency medical visit is going to average about $2,700. So me knowing that, bro, the first thing that we do, regardless of what it is we schedule a visit through KonnectMD. We want to see, hey, I want them to tell us, yeah, man, like we recommend that you go to the ER. As a matter of fact, I've got a really unique story where we had a patient, a member that scheduled a consult. One morning. He was complaining of pain. I think it was in his side. This was like when I first bought the company, maybe like a year or two afterwards. But scheduled a consult, complained pain in the side. They gave him medication. He ended up scheduling another consultation, like later that evening. And the lady was like, wait a second. Like I'm seeing here where the provider prescribed X, Y, and Z. Your pain should have lightened up. Let me see, can I get you back with that provider? Bro, he went back into the provider. He's doing the video consult. He's sharing, and the provider says, man, based on what you're telling me, it sounds as if you have a burst appendix. At this point, I would go to the ER. Bro, this guy went to the ER, right? He literally he walked in and told them he had I want to show you guys this. Every time a person schedule a consultation, every time they schedule a consultation in their member portal, everything is tracked, right? So if I come here to my past consultations, and thankfully I'm sharing my own, this is my personal portal, so there's no HIPAA, violations that's going on, right?
Yeah, it's all yours.
Yeah, this is all mine. So they're able to come here, man, and actually see the details, right? They're able to come to see the details from all of the visits. So here's what happened, bro. This guy pulled the details from his visit, took it into the ER, and said, hey, I've done this visit with this provider. Here's what I think is going on. This is a recommendation. Bro, they checked this guy specifically for that concern. And true enough, his appendix was burst. But do you know how much time, energy, and effort was saved from him going in there, knowing exactly what was potentially wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Instead of them running tests, running up this bill, like boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like this guy got
Bro,
paid.
What's that average, the average number? I've heard you mention this, the average amount that people spend for a trip to the ER.
Non-emergency. No.
Non-emergency.
Non-emergency.
Yeah, talk about that. Yep.
$2,700. That's
and I think I heard someone say 72% of what people go to the ER for is non-emergency.
Non-emergency.
Which means the average of what that 72% is paying is no other options.
There's no other options. We're talking the lack of access. It's a real thing, bro.
Yep.
That's why supplementing your healthcare access with the KonnectMD, right? That's why it's so important.
Absolutely.
Because your non-emergency stuff, we can handle.
Yep. And so here's something too that I'm learning and realize. So companies have primarily two ways that they're doing this right now, right? For those that are in open enrollment season right now who haven't signed and made a commitment yet, some are still holding on to a more traditional model where we have this service provider and this plan, and you jump in, right? You opt in or not to this plan. Others are saying we are giving you this allotted amount and you go decide in the open market, like I mentioned earlier, where you want to go. Now, for those that are giving that allotted amount, here's something for you to consider. Many of them are also within that amount saying, hey, look, if you don't cover that whole amount, right, the remaining amount can be used for other healthcare services or in health related ways. Very few are then adding it to, they're not adding it back to your check. So typically you got to determine where you're going to put it, right? So I want you to be considering that for many of you as you're making decisions. I hope y'all feel this is helpful to you because, man, it feels good to me to know we're giving you some real stuff, right?
Yeah.
As you're going in to look, we want you to start making sure, okay, let's say you go with, all right, I'm going to the marketplace. I got to find my plans. Pay attention to the details. What is it offering me? What is it not offering me? Right? What fits what I believe I'm concerned about? And then compare it to what we're doing with KonnectMD and say, I know I'm going to get this. I know I'm going to get this. I know I'm going to get this here. So let me make sure this covers there. And then you have a better situation. Why? Because when you go, because of how these plans are right now, when you go on regular visits, you're going to have copays. Because if you're going with some of the upper echelon of that world, the premiums are going to be a whole lot more.
Yep.
They're going to be a whole lot more.
Yep.
And so you're going to have deductible issues you're going to have to deal with. So if you will take, as Corey mentioned earlier, a virtual approach first, a virtual first approach, right? It's going to save you money. It's going to save you opportunities. And then there are a lot of you, I see casual pits. KonnectMD is the best service to have in the world. Let me just put that up there. We like the way you're talking. We're going to put that up there. The best service to have in the world. Because like, you know, there are a couple words I told Corey that have been stood out to me. And man, we've been talking back and forth at various times. I told him, man, I'm so charged up about what we're doing. And I told him 3 things stood out to me first. I said, number 1 is accessibility, is access. We're giving people access, right? And then number 2, it's affordability.
Affordability.
Like it's affordable. It's affordable. The care, the coverage, the access you're getting for what you pay to be a part of KonnectMD. It, to me, right now with this landscape, it's a no-brainer. Corey, that's how I genuinely feel. I'm like, man, this just makes sense.
Yeah, I want to cut you off here. You know, it's funny, you know, you be talking to people that are like, I don't mean to cut you off. No, I mean to cut you off. I want to cut you off here, right? I want to cut you off here because I want to talk about that affordability factor, right? Guys, our entry level plan, like for the basic access to our service, is $2 a day. $2 per day, and it covers the member, their spouse, and up to 6 dependents under the age of 26. I want you to think about that. For $2 a day, you can have unlimited access to a provider. Right? Unlimited access to a provider, bro. That's a no-brainer. Pitch just said platinum, period. Right? Platinum, period.
Yeah.
And platinum is like super crazy.
You got to go ahead and tell them about platinum then, because I was gonna wait till you got to it, and then I was going.
Yeah, platinum is crazy. Platinum is crazy. So
yeah,
platinum is just our best value. So we launched the platinum membership in 2021, and it's been crazy ever since. Like when we talk about disrupting healthcare, platinum is what does that. I want to share that, right? I'm gonna share this so people can see what this looks like. For $99.99 per month, I'm gonna show you, bro, what people get access to.
Give me just a second, bro. I'm on. Let's see here.
Let me know when it's up.
It should be. Oh, I gotta add it. There we go.
All right. For $99.99 per month, man, an entire family, up to 8 people, can get access to unlimited urgent care. All right. Unlimited urgent care from wherever they are in the country and any U.S. associated territories. Bro, primary care right now, it takes anywhere from 2 to 7 weeks for a person to schedule a primary care appointment. Well, not schedule it, but they can schedule it, and it takes anywhere from 2 to 7 weeks, before they actually get the visit. Bro, within 2 business days, you're guaranteed a visit with your primary care provider. And what's really unique about it is you have the opportunity to choose who you want your provider to be, right? You can literally choose who you want to be. So I'll go through this really quick so a person can see this in real time. So I'm in Florida. I wanted to be a video call, right? A reason for visit. I'm going to do checkup. I don't need any prescription refills. All right. So Monday, today's Saturday. Monday, let's try Tuesday. Wow. Here we go. I can go through and read the bios of these different providers. I could schedule an appointment and it's going to be free. Right? So I can choose which provider I want, read their bios, figure out whether or not they're the best fit for me. And I can continue that my level of care with this same I can literally build a relationship with that provider. Dermatology, any hair, skin, and nail ailment, I can take a picture of it, upload it in here. I love the dermatology because typically in a regular setting, bro, maybe you know this. If you wanted to see a dermatologist without KonnectMD, what are your options? Like what? Tell me what that process looked like.
Yeah, you probably have to go through your primary care. So you got to have that set up first, which means you got to go see them first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong? Once I graduate, do I have a job secure with KonnectMD? I love it. So she's in the process right now of she's about to be a practitioner. Yeah, so that's phenomenal. Yes, you got a job secure with KonnectMD for sure, right? So dermatology, just like you just said, typically what happens, you go to the primary care, then you get a referral to the dermatology office, and then those people reach out and then they schedule you, which is typically still another 2 to 7 weeks. Bro, we was talking to somebody earlier today, and they've got what was it? Like I can't remember the terminology they use, but her daughter's eczema is like next level.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? Next level. When you think about that, if my daughter's got this outbreak or whatever, if you will, right, and she's struggling, she's you know, and I don't know the conditions of eczema, but if she's going through what she's going through, and I gotta wait 2-3 weeks to get in front of a primary care provider, then get a referral, like, come on, man.
Yep, absolutely.
Come on, like, are we really gonna just continue to be okay with that level of care? Or are we going to say, you know what? I'm gonna look at some other options where I can get access to this stuff sooner, more affordable, right? And I can do it whenever I need it from wherever I am. That's the power of what we're looking at right here.
Absolutely.
So on top of all of this stuff that you see on the screen, you know, free dermatology, you got the and I shouldn't say free, it's included. It's included in your membership, right? The counseling, you want counseling. Guys, on top of all of this stuff, you also have access to, let me show you this. You also have access to discounts on your vision, dental, labs, diabetes support, chiropractic medication. We will spend all night. If I logged into this RX program and people who's looking at this that are taking maintenance medication for high blood pressure or diabetes or whatever, I can almost put money that whatever oral medication you're taking for your chronic needs or your maintenance, I can almost guarantee you that those medications are completely free through our membership. The top 1,000 medications, bro, that people are taking in chronic, they're absolutely free in our membership, dude.
For sure, man. You know, we've been on some conversations, man. We've been having conversations and hearing several different situations where I've watched you insert, you know, that particular information into the portal and
tell them to come in, bro. Tell them to
come in.
Golly.
Well, listen, I was waiting till I hand it off to you. Then I was gonna say it.
Tell them to come on in, bro.
Let me tell you how Faith just did me. Right? She don't come in here. Faith, come say hey to everybody real quick. I'm on live with Mr. Corey. And bring the little gift you just brought in here to me.
What's up, baby?
Mr. Corey says, hey, baby.
Hello.
How you doing, girl?
He says, how you doing, girl?
Good.
That's good.
And so what she was doing, Corey, she opened the door. TT Cindy says, hey, Faye.
Hey, TT.
Okay, so she opens the door, puts Harmony in the room, and is leaving. What did Harmony do to you?
Interesting.
Made my room a mess.
She made your room a mess.
Interesting.
When you be doing that to me, he be dropping Harmony in there and dipping.
It's your dog, Faith. It's your dog.
It's your dog.
I know. I love her, but she made too much of a mess. So now,
You gotta discipline her.
No,
you gotta train her.
She loves her pawpaw.
She loves her pawpaw. Hey, Harmony.
I love it.
You gotta go outside now. When she act like that, she gotta go outside.
You know what, bro? That segues into what I would consider a great point. Faith, you were right on time because we also have virtual pet care.
Right? Yes, sir. We do have virtual pet care.
Yeah, so for you, you know, puppy lovers, cat lovers, all of that, man, there's nothing worse this time of night. You got something going on with your animal.
You can put it outside for a little while.
Right? You got something going on with your animal and you freaking out. You know, can't go to the vet. Having the opportunity to talk to a vet for peace of mind, that's that's another powerful component for sure.
100%. So listen, guys, the options are absolutely amazing, man. Corey was talking about some of the affordability of it, $2 a day. And then we start talking about the whole platinum piece of what we're doing. Listen, we wanted to get on tonight. Like, there's more. Like, there's some stuff.
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
If we just stayed on the healthcare portion of KonnectMD, it is a world expansive world of access of services that are a blessing to people. So what we simply want to say to you is explore your options, and at the top of that list of options, explore those options with KonnectMD.
Yep.
That's really what we're saying to you, and we're saying it from the perspective of we believe it's good for you.
Yep.
Period. We believe it's good for you. We believe it's going to be helpful for you and your family. of those that are having to navigate with no services at all, right?
Oh, this is a
Explore
no-brainer.
this.
Yeah,
This is a no-brainer. Get this. Do this. Do this, right? Because I get it. Corey, was very clear to me that there were going to be some people that had to make a hard decision because the premiums just won't make sense, right? Can you pay like a 6-month premium and that be cheaper?
No. So it's a monthly subscription. That's a great question. But it's just a monthly subscription. Remember, we're not insurance guys, so don't think of us.
That's right.
In the form of a premium, right? We are a subscription. The same way you would pay for Netflix or Hulu. It's just that, you have that monthly subscription, but you're paying for unlimited access to our network of providers.
Yep.
That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. And I'm gonna tell you something I don't talk about a lot that we have access to, that we're providing and really changing the game with. This GLP-1 meds, bro. Yeah, I don't even talk about that at all. I mean, at all. But GLP-1s, like if you're one of those people that say, hey, I've been wanting to lose weight, I've been thinking about trying the Ozempic or whatever. Guys, we have a partnership with the pharmacy where our members get that stuff for, I mean, the percentages that you get off is crazy tremendous. There are people spending upwards of $900 just for the medication. We have the doctor access, the labs that's needed, to be approved to take the medication, and we ship it directly to the people's door, bro, for $375 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, it's what we're able to do because of the power of our membership. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, Corey, I was gonna speak to that for a moment, just to Erica's phenomenal question. For those that are listening who are trying to understand, well, how are you able to make those prices available? I'm gonna borrow from Corey for a moment, right? It's the whole water bottle analogy. If you understand it this way, you go to gas station, Walmart. Let's say Walmart. Let's say you go to Walmart. You walk in there at the front of the store. You're gonna get one single bottle, right?
Yep.
One single bottle. So I had my bottle, right? And it's typically going to cost you $1.75, $2, right? Then to go to the back, I think this came in a 12 to 16 pack, right? That I got for like $3.97.
Yeah.
So how would I pay $2 for one and pay $3.97 for a whole pack of them? It's the power of membership. It's just membership. Yep. It drives the prices down because of the expansiveness of the membership, right? And so you're able to get access to a whole lot. I see Shanita Haynes has a question, and I want to honor you guys' question. This is really what we got on for too.
That's right. So if we have insurance, we should keep that and use this as an add-on. KonnectMD is a phenomenal supplement, right? If you and I would urge you to look at what you have coverages in your insurance model, like whatever it is that you're doing. So number one, what coverages do you have? Number two, I want you to think about this year, Shanita. What did you use your insurance for? If you use it at all, right? If you use it, what were the things that you had to use it for? Was it for common stuff, minor checkups, things of that nature? Then that right there should speak to the direction that you should go for your personal insurance. And then understand that for you, your children, common stuff, urgent care stuff, you getting sick at school, you getting sick at work, minor stuff, you're able to get that stuff taken care of through KonnectMD without it being filed as a claim, without you having to worry about a copay, without you having to worry about going to the doctor or pushing it back because, well, I got to wait till they open tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of what what you're able to have through KonnectMD. So I'm not going to tell you to cancel your insurance, right? Because we are not insurance, and neither am I a healthcare broker. However, I will tell you that KonnectMD is always a phenomenal add-on, whether you have insurance or not, right?
For sure.
Not, yeah.
Really, really good. And so, listen, this could speak to a lot of people from a lot of spaces. And here's what we would ask you guys to do. Listen, there's some of you that are hearing this now, and you're saying, I want to explore my options. So, if that's you, we'd love to put more of this information in front of you, have a more personal call with you that you can jump on with us and dig much deeper into it. If that's you, I just want you to type options, put options right there down in the comments, and we'll reach out to you and we'll set up a time to have a conversation. There may be somebody listening right now that's saying, listen, I have heard enough. Like, where do I sign up? Where did I get started? I'm about to make that real easy for you right now, right? I'm going to drop a link in there for you that you can use to get you started right now. And you'll go right to it. That information is going to be right there available for you. And you can get signed up, period, and be rolling before you lay your head on the pillow tonight. So it's great. Immediate access, right?
Yep.
Listen, we're approaching an hour, so I'm not going to push us much beyond this. I'm going to say to you though, okay, we have not scratched the surface of KonnectMD yet, right? Because what we're going to talk about, we're not even going to really talk about tonight, Corey.
It's too much.
Tonight.
It's too much.
Yeah, I just think we're going to say this next move that we
well, hold on a second. Wait a second.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on a second. Wait a second now. Wait a second.
All right, talk to me, bro.
Wait a second. I think it's worth teeing off because it's one of the reasons why I am so excited.
That's right.
For sure, that's fair, man. Like, guys, we have what we've done in the healthcare space have brought us to this crazy point.
Talk about it.
We're no. It's brought us.
I'm gonna give you. Okay, here's what you got. You got 2 minutes. Here we go.
Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I mean, guys, listen. Just know that we're going beyond just healthcare. Like, once you start to have massive buying power, the things that you're able to endeavor into is crazy. And I'll just hint here. For those of you who know me and have followed me for the last 10 years, there is a space that I literally created hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. It was something that I was, I just loved it. It expanded my view on life. And for those of you who don't know, that's the travel space. And if there's anything, here's what I love. If there's anything that we see the power of membership in, it's not only just healthcare, but it's travel too. I love, do you have a partnership program to buy in as y'all grow? That's funny. Shanita, you need to reach out to this dude. He's like the master communicator, right? This guy right here. RJ Matthews, reach out to him. He gonna get you. Yeah. We have a phenomenal ambassador program. Where
I want you to, Shanita, do me a favor. Drop opportunity, right? Because that's what you're asking for. Is there an opportunity? And there may be some others that are watching that are saying, listen, this is something I want to be a part of. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very clear to me. I just didn't want to take advantage of the options. I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity. And because for me, this has been an easy space. I was just telling Corey, like, man, I'm loving the work that we're doing. I'm loving it because there's so much meaning to it. There's enjoyment in it. I love what we are offering to people.
And it's only the beginning. That's the fun part, man.
100%.
Only the beginning, man.
100%. And I'm going to tell you guys from working behind the scenes with the president of KonnectMD, they get better every day.
Every day.
I'm not saying it because he's here. I would say it in his absence, right? Their commitment to continual and consistent improvement of what we do and offer just in this short time, hands down phenomenal. So I can say to you right now, if you want that, please type opportunity. And I'm going to tell you why. You have an opportunity to have residual income. I need you to hear that. You're going to have an opportunity to have residual income with no cap and no lid. and you're working with an idea whose time has come. Whose time has come. We've talked about the healthcare space. I'll give you just a couple nuggets. 92% of people say they're going to travel in 2026. 92% of people.
Here you go.
92% of people, thank you, Shanita, are going to travel, right? Compared to 2019 pre-COVID, the cost of travel has gone up 12%. It's gone up 12%. So where the average stay in a hotel per night was like $233 per night, is now $269 a night. Right? We have options, and I'm gonna leave it here, bro. I know.
We got crazy options.
we got options. I'm gonna say it's 4-star, 4 and 5-star resorts, various parts of the world, right? Where you
under $500 a week.
Under $500 for a week stay.
Yeah.
For a week's stay.
Yep.
I was talking to a gentleman in the barbershop by accident. He was eavesdropping on my conversation. And then he and I started having a conversation. Literally, he realized he had just planned an anniversary trip for he and his wife. They had paid about $2,000 for 6 days in a very, very nice hotel where they were going to stay in Colorado, about $2,000 or so. I said, let me tell you. He was like, man, I wish I had known about you then, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I tell you what, I got my laptop. Let me see what we too excited. Yes, we really are this excited. We really are this excited every time we talk about it.
It's
real
crazy.
Talk. You see how we try not to talk about it, but we can't help but talk about it. This really is how it is, right?
Yeah. And this ain't playing. This ain't a joke. This is real life.
It's real life. I pulled out my MacBook in the barbershop, did the hotspot on my phone, and said, hey, check this out, man. I said, what you say the name of the hotel was? Where'd you say it was? Boom, typed it all in. Boom. I said, what's that number say right there? He said, it says 1,200. I said, what'd you say yours was? He said, 2,000. I said, you saying if you were a member of this would save you $800 for the same
that paid for your membership for the whole year, bro. And you still got money left to travel with.
I just need y'all to type options in the chat. Options or opportunity. I just need y'all to type. I'm not understanding why we're not typing. Man, it's real, bro. It's real. It's real. Listen, in the times we live in, you need to invest in these opportunities. You're going to travel. 92% of people say they're going to travel. You are not a part of the 8% that's going to be at the house. You're not. That's not you. You want to give experience. I heard a couple tell me this years ago. They said, we decided a couple years back for birthdays and holidays for our children, particularly with birthdays and Christmas. They said, we're not so much trying to give them gifts now. We're trying to give them experiences. And we have access to prices during peak seasons like Christmas, like Thanksgiving, that will give people just options. So here's the deal. We're going to go more into that. If you want to get more in it, we could plug you into a call for tomorrow, right? You could jump on a Zoom with us, a call with us tomorrow, and we could talk even more in depth about what's happening in the travel space. But Corey, I think we're going to do this. If you go with it.
Hold on 1 second.
You got to show them something? You want to show them something?
I want to show y'all this like legit.
Let's
I wonder, I wonder it will allow me. And I want to tee this up because RJ was just talking about this. All right, he was just talking about this. I want y'all to hear this. So one of the perks that we get is, of course, we're all familiar with like timeshares, right? Timeshares. Pay a few $100s per month. You know, you're paying, you have these properties that you can access. It's, cool. Guys, our travel perks are so crazy that we get exclusive access to timeshare properties. All right? Without having to have a timeshare. Look at this during peak season. This is the week of Thanksgiving. Look at this. Right here in Orlando. I'm about to show y'all something gonna blow your mind. Hold on. While you was talking, bro, I just went to this, right?
Love it.
Westgate, is it up yet?
It's up.
Perfect. Yep. inside of the portal, Westgate, guys, which is literally probably the largest timeshare, number one timeshare, facilitator in all of our country. Westgate Lakes Resort and Spa. This is a 4-star resort, guys, that for the week of Thanksgiving, November the 23rd through the 30th, the week of Christmas, December the 20th through the 27th, we can stay there for the entire week, 7 days, 6 nights, for $463.04. I'm just gonna stop right there.
And if you look closely, it says includes tax.
Includes your tax.
Because sometimes our mind goes, well, that must not be including the tax. No, includes tax.
And I want to, you know what? Speak while I'm on this. I want to do something. All right, Westgate. What's the name of it? Westgate Lakes Resort and Spa. We're gonna look the same week. What was it, brother? 20th through the 28th.
Yep.
Right. November 20th. Let's just see the best price that Google have. The 20th through the 28th. I don't even know. I know how to work our membership. I don't know how to work Google. See, we'll see. All right, 20th through the 28th. We're gonna go the total stay. Best price Google found for us. We can book it directly through Westgate for $14.92. We can get it from Hotels in America for $1,036. Look at this, man. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna stop right there, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I see more opportunity in the chat, in the comments. We've seen options. Listen, guys, the access, the affordability, the opportunity. We say this, we smile, we say it with joy, we say it with excitement, because we know what this means. We know how helpful this is. We really do, right? And when you're offering people something that's of such great value to them, and it gets, man, if you heard the story of the founder of KonnectMD and the motivation and the heart behind what's happening, you really have some kingdom-minded people that are saying, how do we give access, opportunity, affordability to people? How do we empower hardworking people?
Yep.
Who love their families and want to experience more, want to experience another level of life? Yeah. How do we put it in their hands? That is what this is about. Like, period, man. That's what it's about. So I want you to take your options seriously. I want you to take these opportunities. Again, for those that have commented their options or opportunities, we're going to follow up with you. We want to get you plugged into a call. Again, some of you already know. You can go right there, click that link. It'll guide you. You can look at the different services that are offered, the opportunity. All of it's right there on that page. And if you have any questions, you can directly message me, right? And I'll respond to you and do everything I can to serve you and get you plugged into what is happening. Yes, sir.
I really want to reiterate something you said earlier, and it's so powerful. The power of membership.
100%. Come on.
I really don't think people, when I look at these options for healthcare and for travel, when I'm talking to people, I always ask them, have you ever considered membership? Mm-hmm. Have you ever considered it? And it's because typically when we do things in our life, we're like spur of the moment people. Mm-hmm. So we travel the same way we go and grab that bottle of water out of the cooler.
Yep.
Right. I want to go here. I want to do this, and it's like spur of the moment. And then we do exactly what I just did. We go to Google and we think we found the best price, not considering the other powerful options that are out there. And we could take one trip this year And we spend way more money on that trip because we didn't explore the other options out there that was powerful, right?
Yep.
And that's the power of membership, where you know that I'm automatically getting the absolute lowest price because of how I have access to the things that I have access to. So I would urge everyone who here that's listening, whether you're watching this live by replay, just consider membership without a doubt.
100%. Corey, man, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be on. It's an hour later where you are. So it's past midnight where you are.
Bro, I'm lit. I'm obsessed.
I know you, bro. I already know.
I'm obsessed. What are you talking about? I do this, bro. I do this. Do you know how long you would? Yo, RJ will tell you it was 2-3 in the morning. I was putting up on people on a lunch break with my laptop out 10 years ago, getting them in the system. Like, I live, eat, and breathe this grind. Like, legit, man. Like, this is.
Yep.
I'm just getting started, bro.
That's facts. I know it, man.
Listen,
bro. Everybody else, listen. You guys, I'm gonna respond to you, and then what we're gonna do, Corey, we're gonna come back again, probably in a day or so, man. We'll jump back on, and we may talk travel, right?
whatever you want to do.
We may touch a little bit on healthcare, and we'll talk about the travel piece a little bit. Either way it goes, guys, catch up with what's happening with KonnectMD. Man, it's gonna be a blessing to you, my brother. I know tomorrow when we talk, there'll be more innovation, be some more ideas, and we're going to keep pushing forward. To everybody else, listen, thanks for being on tonight, guys. Please share this. If this has been a blessing to you, share it to somebody. Share it on your page. Tag some people. Also, hit that share, then hit copy the link and text it to some people, right, that you think this would be a blessing to. They may be entrepreneurs trying to figure out what they can do right now. They may be people who are retirees. They're trying to figure out, what can I do right now? They may be people that are saying
business owners for their employees.
Come on,
business
owners looking for options for your employees. Please let me know. Let us know, and we'll follow up with them. And we're gonna go. So shoot me a DM, or a email or text message. Send it by a pigeon. However you got to do it. Just get word to me. Come to my page and say, "Hey, I got somebody for you." Send them our direction. Shoot them the link, and we're gonna grow, and we're gonna go to new levels together. All right, everybody, be blessed. Have a good night, and we will see you next time.
Peace.